All right, we are live here on MTG Unpacked. So it's time for the Patron Snap Pack live stream for January 2024. So a little bit later this month. Normally we would have it like later in January. But we are all set. So I see a couple of people already. Welcome to Ghost Hammer MTG. We'll just give it a minute for others to drift in. So we've got our Patron Snap Pack boxes here, so we'll be putting those together shortly. But before we do that, we'll have the foil only tier, so that's 1 pack per month. And we'll get into those. All right, so let's move things out of the way here. We will be cracking some Murders at Karlov Manor play boosters. So you regulars will know when that'll happen. And I've also got a little bit of a special guest thing here. So this very cool deck box here, I got it from my wife for Christmas. And it's all leather. Smells great. Smells like a nice leather box. And it's a Commander deck box and holds things in nicely. I'm like shaking it. Very cool. And then we'll take a look inside here. So you can see it's pretty tight fit. We've got the 100 cards there. I've also got this little thing here. This is the Raining Cats and Dogs deck. One thing I will say, you can see is that some rivets at the front here, so you might want to just protect your sleeves. I've just put the little Raining Cats and Dogs thing in there. You could put a piece of cardboard, but otherwise absolutely fantastic. So the artist on that one, Mike Johnson, Waxing Moon leather, so very cool work. So here's his card. It's got an Etsy store, Waxing Moon leather, and Hotmail address. He does custom work as well, so maybe you could, if you want to store like tokens and stuff in these as well, I think it would need to be a little bit thicker there to store those. So yeah, don't have any room for tokens, just purely the deck. So there we go, Waxing Moon leather. Thank you very much, sir. Fantastic work. Look at that workmanship. All right, so we'll set that aside. So there's the plug. Hopefully Mike can see this on the replay. All right, so who else do we have here? We got Pietro Marigo, welcome. Colin Manwaring, welcome. I enjoy watching you open those terrible Walmart boxes, but at the same time I feel bad for you. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing any more of those anytime soon. I'm getting a bit sick of... what is it? Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. We have Baldur's Gate. And what is the other pack? Masters 25, usually. Sometimes, I think we've got some with Iconic. Double Masters 2022. So they're not all terrible, but mostly they are. Welcome to Jeremy Worden. He says, hi kids, with the waving hand emoji. Fantastic. Yeah, been a while since I've seen Jeremy on the channel here. He was one of the OGs, I think, the early days of the channel, so welcome. Welcome to Waking Dead Guy. All right, so we will get started here. So we'll start off with the foil only tier. So our first patron here is Eric. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing you a foil Plague Crafter. So we got some Ravnica remastered stuff here in the box this month. Next we have Eric McIntyre. Eric got the best pull of the month. Magic Minigame Booster Blitz. I know. I shouldn't be handing those things out like candy, but yep, they're very cool. Okay, so you get a dinosaur token. This one's cool. On the other side, it is a copy token. All right, so enjoy your Magic minigame there, Eric. Next up, we have Chris Hart. Thank you for being a patron. Chris was in one of the box breaks by the look of it. So he got a Niv Mizzet Patron with the borderless art. So that was Ravnica remastered. Very cool. Ooh, we've got a nice borderless Knights of Dol Amroth for you. So pop that in there. Nice to see you too, Jeremy. All right, next up we have Joxa19. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing you a foil Scorched Razolka. All right, pop that in there. Next we have Jacob Little. Thank you for being a patron. So Garrick's Uprising, and we have a True Fire Captain. So you'll notice a bunch of Ravnica remastered stuff here this month. Let me just set these aside. And while I'm doing that, I notice the thumbs up are a little bit low at this point. So let's juice the YouTube algorithm, get a couple more thumbs up there, a couple more likes. That would be awesome. Next up, we have Bermedian Belbachir. Thank you for being a patron. We have Dead Weight. All right. And let me know if there's any issues with the audio or if everything's coming through loud and clear. That would be awesome. Next, we have Hanlif. Thank you for being a patron. And we have Ramand. All right. Pop that over there. And Big Boy Benson. Surprised I got some big pulls from my Karlov pre-release. Ooh, what did you get? Any spicy goodness? We've got Davin Metcalf. Got the Growing Rights of Itlamok. That's a nice reprint. Thank you for being a patron. And we have a Drudge Beetle. Okay, going along with that one. And Brandon S., welcome. He's got the eye emoji. He's watching. Okay, next we have Tony Hess. Thank you for being a patron. Got a squirrel here. Let's dig in, and we have an Azorius Signet. Okay. And the squirrel, which would you rather have, a squirrel token or a magic mini game? I know, tough decision. Bit of a silly question, but I'm curious what the audience says. We've got Mark H up next. Thank you for being a patron. Grabbing a foil Footlight Fiend. And Colin says token all day. So we've got one vote for the squirrel token. And he says, ooh, Signet. Big Boy Benzer got the Aurelia. Wisp Drinker Vampire. Didn't know about Wisp Drinker until the night before yesterday. Very cool. Pietro, we have a vote for the Magic mini game. And Colin cares more about tokens and basic lands than I do most rares. Funny thing is, they're usually worth more than most rares these days. All right, Alex Scalibur, you're up next. Nice list pull there, Fairy Harbinger. We also have Quicken for your foil retro border. Next up, we got Hendrik Stamper. Thank you for being a patron. Hendrik getting the mythic ancient one. He also gets, ooh, a nice rare borderless Pugnacious Hammer Skull from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. An awesome set. What do people prefer? Lost Caverns or Murders at Karlov Manor? I think that's going to be an easy one as well. Nathan, what the heck? Magic minigame, strictly better. Congratulations, sir. Thank you for being a patron, and you get an annoyed Altasaur. I think that might be Nathan's face. He's like, magic minigame, schminigame. Okay, and lucky last here for the foil only, we have Yella Achterberg. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very spicy mythic Belladros Witherbloom. And we have Lavinia Azorius Renegade. Okay, with the retro border. Nice rare there. All right, so scooping it all up here. And then we'll move on to regular patron tiers. And what's going on in the chat? Big Boy Benzo was wanting Aurelia, so I'll take it. Wisp Drinker I'll put into a life gain deck. Colin didn't buy any Clue MTG, have no plans to buy any Cowboy MTG, so that's the next set in April. We'll probably buy a playset of the new Shock on TCG Player. Yeah, the new Shock clans, in case anyone didn't know, they're doing those as box toppers in Ravnica Clue Edition. That's coming up. I think the release date is on the 23rd of this month. So that would be interesting to see the artwork on those. Okay, so the patrons, see if we've got any patrons in the chat. And if you're here, just let me know. I'll try to get your snap packs done first. March 8th is also Fallout. That's right, Fallout decks. I haven't played Fallout in years. I was playing the original one, but I don't think I got very far at that point. It was like a isometric RPG, wasn't it? Chicknam, there we go. All right, so let's see if I can locate that. And yeah, what are people thinking about Fallout? I don't know that they've spoiled much about those. They have had some cards. I know they've got dog meat in there. What's the Fallout guy, that character's name? It's been so long, I need to do some research, actually. Find out what the deal is. Okay. Caesar. Barnacle Bill. Welcome. Okay, so a couple more patrons here. And I think I saw, where did that one go? So you got two of those. And what would be, if I was new to Fallout, which I guess I pretty much am, which Fallout game do you think you would start with? If you've played a decent number of them, is there one in particular that stands out to you? Let me know in the chat or comments. Okay, getting started here. Chicknam, thank you for being a patron. You got the Ancient Copper Dragon. Awesome pull. So we'll put together your snack pack. So what we do, grab 5 commons from the box. 3, 4, and 5. And yeah, it's been ages since we've seen the Ancient Copper Dragon. So that was a sight for sore eyes. And uncommons, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and reaching in 5, and then a foil and rare or mythic here for Chicknam. All right, good luck. Let's get into it. So we start off with Raffine's Guidance, Plundering Pirate, Basilica Stalker, Ogyar Battle Seer, Screaming Phantom, Might of the Ancestors, Calibrated Blast, extra rare, Aaron Benalia's Ruin, we've got Bond of Revival, Quetzal Malamet Exemplar, we've got the showcase version, a foil Is It Charm, and we got a bit of a peek at Nicol Bolas Dragon God. It's a mythic. Awesome pull there for you, Chicknam. And let's see, he got the what's going on here? Yeah, the chat is not updating. Okay, well, enjoy the pulls. Let me set this aside. Oh, here we go. It finally updated. It says, yeah, I bought the Draconic Rage Precon to put it in there. Yeah, the Ancient Copper Dragon. That's a nice deck to use with that one. Next up, we have Barnacle Bill. Thank you for being a patron. And awesome farewell there from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. So putting together your snap pack. And Barnacle Bill, I don't know if they're still around, used to be an Australian restaurant chain. You get your fish and chips and stuff. Sort of like a fast food joint. But yeah, have not been there in many years. I live in the US these days, so a little bit hard to just pop on over to Australia for some fish and chips. But when you do, oh, it is glorious. Okay, Barnacle Bill, let's go. We have a Candle Grove Witch, Behind the Mask, Blacksmith Skill, Shock, Defenestrated Phantom, Dawn Heart Wardens for the uncommons, Sir Healy the Sun's Brilliance, an extra mythic just chucked in there, awesome. Guardian of the Great Door, Night Vale Predator, Might of the Ancestors, Foil Vindictive Vampire. And we have Rith Liberated Primeval, another mythic. Okay, so we're getting all the dragons today, apparently. All right, so pop these in here. And don't go anywhere because we have another snap pack to put together. So let's take care of that right away. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I know for some of you, it is Monday morning, blah. But still Sunday night here, just chilling out with you guys, putting together some snap packs. And then later I have to make videos like a fiend because I am way behind. It's like this every time there's a new release. It's like frantically getting all the videos uploaded. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Standard pack. Yes, that is what we want to see. So we have Murders at Karlov Manor for you today. Let's see what else we got here for you. Gale Strike, Scab Clan Mauler on the job. And in case you're not aware, that was our wild card pool. Whenever we see one of those Jackalope Herds, we get a standard pack out of the box. We have the Modern Age, and this one flips into Vector Glider. A mythic, Zur Eternal Schemer. Just an extra mythic chucked in there. Mahadi Emporium Master, Aaron Benalia's Ruin, Silver Quill Apprentice, and Swashbuckler's Whip, Foil Screaming Phantom, and Infernal Tutor for the rare. Okay, so scooping it up here for Barnacle Bill. So you'll get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1, along with the art cards and anything from the list. And you may need to help me a little bit here if there's any pricing. I'm assuming most of the commons are uncommons are bulk, but if there isn't, let me know. Okay, so we've got Convenient Target. So there's an uncommon, Rubble Belt Maverick, Red Herring, a Clue Fish, Loxodon Eavesdropper, Hazda Vigilante, Toxin Analysis, Fairy Snoop, Auspicious Arrival, and you do get an art card. Let's take a look at this one. So very cool. I think that was, I should have read that. That is Rakdos, right? Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. Pop that over there for you. We have an Island, Foil, Furtive Courier, and Ezram, Agency Chief. So a legendary creature there for you. Along with Case of the Trampled Garden, Presumed Dead, and Lumbering Laundry. I think the one with the ooze is over $1, isn't it, at this point? Still hard to tell because it's pre-release weekend, so the prices are all over the place. So enjoy the pools there. Barnacle Bill. We'll set this aside. Zero Star says, dope. Finally caught one live. Welcome. Colin loves that farewell art. Yep, very cool. Seb McKinnon, right, is the artist on that one. All right. Big boy Bent. So the big question that needs to be asked, would you rather have a squirrel or goblin? Sorry, goblin. Yeah, you got to say it. There's a very specific gruff intonation you've got to use when you're saying the word goblin. Okay, so Ben Miller, okay. Another patron here. So like I said earlier, if you're a patron, you're in the stream, just let me know and I will get your snap packs done right away. And if you just joined, we got a question from the chat. Goblins or squirrels? So who is in the squirrel camp? Who is in the goblin army? Let me know in the chat or comments. All right, Ben Miller, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. Digging into the box for you. And we got another vote for the goblins. I think the goblins are winning at this point. What's that legendary squirrel name? You know, the guy from Modern Horizons 2. Is it Chatterstorm? Is that the one? Surely you think he is a cool character. All right, Ben, we have Echo of Dusk, Arcane Subtraction, Jaded Analyst. Oh, Chatterfang. Okay, that's the one. You meet in a tavern. See, he has fangs, so you got to respect him. Astral Confrontation, Burly Breaker for the uncommons, flipping it into Dire Strain Demolisher. Got to be a werewolf, right? Dread Return, Vrock. Tachova, Steward of Tides, Blossoming Calm, Foil Croconura, a Crocodile Frog, and Pithing Needle for the rare. All right, so enjoy the pulls there, Ben. Saranjeevi Gokuladas. Sorry for my pronunciation. Been watching your videos for a long time. Amazing channel. Welcome. Glad you can join the live stream here. So we do these once a month. Sometimes I'm a bit slow and we spill over into the following month, but can't be helped. Okay, next patron here we have Bomo. Thank you for being a patron. And the empty sleeve there indicates that we opened a bundle for the patron. So I think, was that Lost Caverns? Yeah, I see 2 Lost Caverns. Big Boy Benzer is Conspiracy, a good set. There is a bunch of good stuff in that set that has been reprinted since. They also had that mechanic, that conspiracy card mechanic there, so can make for some interesting drafts. I think that was one of their summer sets. They're not standard legal, but they do a bunch of other stuff as well, so not a bad set. All right, Bomo, we have Obsessive Search, Benthic Criminologists, Spark Mage's Gambit, You Meet in a Tavern, Stonerise Spirit, Magic Missile, Tower Gargoyle. Pietro says for Commander, there are some good cards, yep, in Conspiracy. Neighborhood Guardian, so we've got a unicorn there, one step closer to Unicorn Tribal. Solitary Confinement, Sunhome Stalwart. We got a foil Stab Wound and Fractured Sanity is the rare. So if you like your milling goodness, that is one you would appreciate. So enjoy the pulls there, Bomo. And if you're new to Magic, by milling, I mean you're making the opponent put their cards from their deck into their graveyard, which that you can also mill yourself. That's a legitimate strategy. All right, next up we've got AF Chaos. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in to the Snap Pack box. So we've got our commons. Foil. Rare or mythic. All right, AF Chaos. So check it out. We have Turax Canticle, followed by Jeskai Elder, Azorius Arrester, Gale Drifter. This one flips into Whale Drifter, Bite Down, and a split card here, Stand and Deliver, followed by Eaten by Piranhas, Rampaging Ceratops, Wasteland Viper. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Standard pack, AF Chaos. Hope you can catch this on the replay. So we'll grab Karlov Mana pack. We've got a foil Stalking Vengeance and Priest of Forgotten Gods for the rare. Okay, so a second wild card has been pulled. Let's get into some murders at Karlov Manor. See if we can get you something awesome. So what are the big hits in this set? I need to become more familiar with those. I think I'm a little bit lost still with this one. We've got Sanitation Automaton, Reasonable Doubt, Person of Interest, Behind the Mask, Galvanize, Slice from the Shadows, Crowd Control Warden, Seasoned Consultant, and we do get an art card. And remember, you don't get art cards in every pack anymore with the play boosters. So nice signed art card. Thanks for dropping by, Pietro. It's getting late. Yep. Get some rest. So this one was Kylox Visionary Inventor. So we'll set that aside for you. We've got a Swamp, Foil Alley Assailant, and Illicit Masquerade. Okay. Very cool artwork on that one. We've got Torch the Witness, Sample Collector, a Troll Detective. I think that's the first trolling of the video, and Crawl Whipcracker. Okay, so we'll set the rest of this stuff aside. So enjoy the pulls there, AF Chaos. And that means we're going to switch over to the other box with our extra wild cards. Who is up next? We have Derek Grunwald. Thank you for being a patron, Derek, getting the Mythic from the Strixhaven Mystical Archives. That is Time Warp. 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're jammed in here pretty well, so bear with me. All right, then the uncommons. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we've got a foil, rare or mythic here for Derek. Let's go. Starting off with Airtight Alibi, Titanic Brawl, Glowspore Shaman, Glorifier of Suffering, Totally Lost, and Condemn with the retro border, Demir Guildmage, Monstrous Onslaught Loaming Shaman, Ruin Lurker Bat, Foil Deep Goblin Skull Taker, awesome, and Arclight Phoenix with the borderless art. I think this is the anime version, right? So very cool. Enjoy the pulls there, Derek. And speaking of anime, if you missed today's Chaos Box video, the theme this month is anime. So we've got a bunch of anime art with the foils, and there's a surprising amount of high value cards in the anime form. All right, next we have Don Sava. Thank you for being a patron. Digging into the box yet again. So what do people think of Magic and its anime art? Are you a fan, or you're not really sure either way, or you actively hate it? Curious what the opinion is. It's definitely different than the regular Magic style. Okay, so that. Don, let's see. Colin's not crazy about most anime art. That Phoenix is nice, however. Yep. All right, we have a Bulwark Giant. Dejuice. Inverted Iceberg. And on the other side, we got Iceberg Titan. Elemental Masterpiece. Disembowel. Repulsive Mutation. Guiltleaf Winnower. Golgari Thug. There's a nice one. Mindless Automaton. Runebrand Juggler. Foil Conclave Cavalier. And Sanctum Weaver for the rare. So enjoy the pools there, Don. Okay, let's get this stuff rearranged. Next up, we have another Strixhaven Dragon here for Miles Thornton Sherman. Thank you for being a patron. So this time is the Velomachus Lawhold. The previous one we saw on the stream was Belladros Witherbloom. The Golgari one, right? Ooh, got one extra there. There we go. And a foil and rare here for Miles. Let's check it out. We have Band Together. Airtight Alibi. Alley Assailant. Tizerus Charger. Keymaster Rogue. Angelic Armaments. Wandering Mind. Detention Vortex. Mistral Charger. Lodestone Needle. This one flips into Guidestone Compass. We got a foil Azorius Signet and a mythic Titania Protector of Argoth. Nice pull there for Miles. So you got a couple of mythics this month. Fantastic. Digging in. Next up, we have Chad Swank. Thank you for being a patron. Oh, and this Axis of Mortality. I don't know if anyone else was trying to play Standard at that time. I thought I could make that work in a deck, and I just couldn't get it to work. It says at the beginning of your upkeep, you may have 2 target players exchange life totals. So the idea was I would be down to very few life points, and then I would exchange the life total with the opponent and make a incredible comeback. But usually they would, by the time you get it down that low, they would usually kill you anyway. So yeah, or they would just kill the enchantment because they could see it coming a mile away, and it costs 6, like 4 and 2 white, so not really that practical. Okay, Chad, we have Teach by Example, Oteclan Landmark. Flipping it into Oteclan Levitator, Greater Forgeling, 10 Street Dodger, a Goblin Rogue, good to see him, Piercing Rays, Geological Appraiser, you are banned. Wasn't it in Pioneer it's banned? We've got Play with Fire, Quicken, Eyes Everywhere, Flourishing Bloomkin, Foil Sphinx of New Prav, and we have a Mythic with the promo stamp here, Ashiok Wicked Manipulator. Awesome artwork right there. So enjoy the pools, Chad. Couple of mythics for you this month. And next up we have Gus Otto. Thank you for being a patron. Another nice mythic, Alenda the Dusk Rose. That used to be one of the big hits around that time. I think they've reprinted it a few times since then, so dropped a little bit from its earlier highs. Plus it's no longer in Standard, so that always makes things drop unless they can find a home in like Modern or Commander or something. Okay, we've got a foil Rare or mythic for Gus Otto. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, here we go. Another wild card pull. Usually, or not usually, sometimes we're waiting like ages for those, but today we seem to be having a nice run of luck. All right, so we have Makeshift Battalion, Malamet Brawler, Boros Elite, what? Back to back, that's weird. Swashbuckler's Whip, because they are like in different parts of the box. I don't know how that happens. Glorious Enforcer, Experiment 1, Legion Vanguard, Chupacabra Echo, Foil Mistral Charger, and Light Paws Emperor's Voice for the rare. All right, so Gus Otto, we are going to crack open a Murders at Karlov Manor pack for you. So rares, mythics, foils, anything over a buck, art cards, and anything from the list going to you today. We have Branch of Vitu-Ghazi, Case of the Shattered Pact, Meddling Youths, Sanitation Automaton, Hotshot Investigators, Nervous Gardener, Public Thoroughfare, Museum Nightwatch, Slice from the Shadows. I'm going to chuck that in just because I like the magnifying glass artwork. Fairy Snoop art card is Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. So we saw that a moment ago. Cool art card. Then we have a Swamp, Foil Riftburst Hellion, and Unyielding Gatekeeper for the rare. What else? Case of the Filched Falcon, and that's another pack. All right, so we'll set those aside. And if you're a patron, you just joined, let me know in the chat. We'll try to do your snap pack right away. Next up, we have StickX. Thank you for being a patron. So another one with the Ripjaw Raptor. That's from Ixalan. That was another nice one at that time. Dropped a fair bit in value though since then. I think, what do we've had 3 wild card pulls. Yeah, so there's one more in this box and then I'll restock it. All right, StickX. We have Horncaller's Chant, Daybreak Combatants, Bite Down on Crime, Rubble Belt Marker, Titanic Growth, Snow Day, Creative Outburst, Burning Anger, Homing Lightning. Oh, wow. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Back to back. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'll set that aside. We'll have to restock the box sooner rather than later. We've got a foil Song of Stupefaction and Weaver of Harmony for the rare. All right, so StickX. We got another wild card pull. Another Murders at Karlov Manor play booster. And no shortage of packs here. We've got tons, so if I have to restock a couple of times, we'll still be okay. We've got Essence of Antiquity, Living Conundrum. Split card is Hustle and Bustle, followed by Goblin Mask Maker, Projector Inspector, Bite Down on Crime, Felonious Rage, Hazda Vigilante, Toxin Analysis, Gadget Technician, a Goblin Artificer, and some Punch-Outs. Island, is that a foil? No, it is not. We've got a foil Festa Leech, though, a Zombie Leech, just what you always wanted. And a Mythic, the Pride of Hull Clade, Crocodile Elk Turtle, nice one. And does he flip around? No, he doesn't, but we'll sleeve him up. Buried in the Garden, and that is it. All right, so a nice mythic pull. I was wondering when that would happen. Catfrog46, how are you doing today? I am doing rather nicely. I would be doing a whole lot better if tomorrow wasn't Monday, though. Not a big fan of Mondays. All right, enjoy the pulls, StickX. And we, of course, have to restock the boxes. So we'll get our 2 here. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. Okay, so that one is restocked and ready to go. We'll zip back here. So we'll pop these in. King of Pixel Shapes. How do you like new metal? I prefer regular metal. New metal was, what is it, early 2000s, late 90s, I think. But yeah, more traditional stuff I prefer. And Colin says, how does everyone feel about those showcase cards from this new set? A little bit confusing, aren't they? Like the color, it looks white. So you're like, oh, it's a white card. But I wonder if I have any here. I do like the magnifying glass ones. Here's an example. So is this the kind you're talking about with the sort of looks like a case file typewritten type thing? Here's another one. Yeah, so you look at this and you're like, oh, it's a white card, but no, take a closer look. Black and green on that one, and the other one was red and white. So I think it can be a bit confusing, but I have the same problem with the Kamigawa Swamp. You know, the one with the red lamp or red lantern in it? I always think that's a mountain, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is a swamp. All right, maybe it's just me. Next up, Sydney C got the Carnage Tyrant. Awesome borderless art. That is what we want to see. Thank you for being a patron. So we've got our 3, 4, 5. And one more, whoops. And a foil. Rare or mythic going to Sydney. See if we can get you another mythic here. We have Repeat Offender. Hook Hand Mariner. This has got to be a werewolf. It is Rip Hook Raider. Followed by Cabal Initiate, Command Tower, Unscrupulous Agent and Elf Detective, Sanguine Evangelist. Okay, an extra rare. Catfrog46 asks, what's your favorite set of all time? For me, it is the original Innistrad. I actually opened one of those early in the channel's history. Loved the artwork, the flavor, everything about that one. So, yep, one of my all-time favorites. Colin says Fallen Empires. That's a surprising one, unless he's kidding. We've got Squirrel Sanctuary, Burly Breaker. This one flips into Dire Strain Demolisher, Snakeskin Veil, Odrix Outrider, a foil Uchbenbach, The Great Mistake, and Strixhaven Stadium for the rare. Enjoy the pools there, Sydney. And Colin says, I opened so much Fallen Empires, and oh, I'm not kidding. The funny thing is, aren't they now like $15 a pack or something? There was like the longest time when I started, you could get a Fallen Empires box for like, I think they were like $200 or $150 or something, which was absolute craziness. I think they've gone up a bit since then. Homelands was the other one that was not very popular. You could get the cheap boxes, but alas, I didn't get either of them. I did get some Dragon's Maze though, so I'd be surprised if anyone said that was their favorite. Colin says they hit under $40 a box at one point. I think it was 38. Hey, it's like MetaZoo, right? You can get like 25 boxes of MetaZoo these days. And the funny thing is, people are scooping them up like hotcakes at that price. So anyhow, next up we have Ryan Hoffman. Thank you for being a patron. Got the Roaming Throne. Awesome pull there, sir. Congratulations. So we've got our commons there. Uncommons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's another question. What is your most despised set of all time? The set that you feel like you're gagging, or you just have horrible memories from it. Ice Age, Colin says. Is that in the horrible or the good category? I think you mean horrible. All right, we have Undercity's Embrace, followed by Gearbane Orangutan. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Ice Age was another one. The packs were really cheap. Disturbed Slumber, Sanguine Savior, but there's so few of them now. I think the prices are creeping up. We've got Make Your Move and a split card, Fire and Ice. That's an extra rare, by the way. Levan, Cultist of Tiamat, Curator of Sun's Creation, Vow of Torment. Collins, you need some Ice Age singles. I think I've opened, I'm going to say one pack. We did the one of every pack in Magic history. So we started in, I think it was Commander Legends or something, and went back to Antiquities, including Ice Age along the way. And then every year or so I've been adding on to the series. We do like the more recent sets. But I think I only have like one pack's worth, and I don't really need any more at this stage. We have Rise of the Ants. Ooh, a mountain in foil. Loving that. And a mythic. Galazeth Prismari. So the third of the Strixhaven Elder Dragons in the live stream today. I wonder how many are there? Is it 4 or 5? I can't remember. See if we can get the whole set today. Catfrog says, Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths is my least favorite. Don't ask why. It's a sad story. Yeah. Ikoria, I liked the mutate mechanic. And I think that was around the time I built a bunch of decks with that set. Obosh was one of my favorites, and then they nerfed the companion mechanics, so it wasn't as good after that. All right, next up we have Domino. Welcome to, I have to flip it around, Jurassic Park. All right, pop that in there. Big Boy Benzer is Gate Crash bad. So Gate Crash, you have Shocklands, but I think that's the only real thing of value there. So, yeah, that's one of the weaker sets, although not as bad, I would say, as Dragon's Maze. That's the third one in the block. And was it Return to Ravnica was the original? And we've since returned to return to return to return. I don't know, I've lost track at this point. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miscount? No. Good. And a foil. Rare or mythic for Domino. What else can we add to your Jurassic Park card? We have Makeshift Binding. Might Beyond Reason, Ardent Elementalist, Extractor Confession, Weaver of Blossoms. This one flips into Blossom-Clad Werewolf, Invigorating Boon, Dawnheart Wardens, Screaming Shield. I don't know why I have to do that voice every time I see that card. Caparocti's Sunborn, Rith's Grove, Foil Unblinking Observer. And we have March of Otherworldly Light. So there we go, Domino, enjoy. And speaking of the homunculuses, didn't they have a private eye or something in Murders at Karlov Manor? They like to have their eyeball puns. Okay, who is up next? We have Alengan. Thank you for being a patron. Alengan says, no, thank you. We got the Delighted Halfling. That is an awesome Lord of the Rings pull. Still a surprising amount of value in that set. We've got all the Nazgul you can look for. The Orcish Bowmasters, the One Ring, of course. I think one of the Gandalfs is decent. Bunch of other cards as well. All right, Alengan, we have River Herald Guide, followed by Traveler's Amulet, Protective Parents, Viashino Branch Rider, Loxodon Eavesdropper, Bitter Triumph. Okay, that's a nice one. Didn't know I put that in there. Contraband Livestock, Dragon Cultist, Icy Manipulator, Filigree Attendant, Foil Hunter's Blowgun, and what else? Smoldering Marsh. And we got the little promo stamp there. So those are usually from the promo packs. Enjoy the pulls there, Alengan. And who is next? We have Prete Chowdhury. Thank you for being a patron. And gotta say that Calamax looks fantastic with the borderless art. All right, let's get into it here. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's see what we can get for Prete here. Oh, ding, 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 ding. It is a standard pack. Yes, a wild card has been pulled once again. So I did restock them. Okay, we have Cyber Trespassers, followed by Rakish Scoundrel, Shock. What? Ding, 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 ding. Prate cleaning out the box. Holy crap. Okay. So you get 2 packs. Happens now and then. Canonized in Blood, Picklock Prankster. We get a split card, Night and Day. Sanctuary Raptor, Abiding Grace, Foil Gravelighter, and a Mythic Marchesa the Black Rose. So that's one from Conspiracy. Awesome. And CatFrog46 says, does anyone here have any complete Magic sets? I have a few. Let me say, it's pretty tough to collect a complete set these days. So many different different variants of all the cards. Okay, Prete, we have Hustle and Bustle, followed by Felonious Rage, Out Cold, Nervous Gardener, Sanguine Savior, Museum Night Watch, Extractor Confession, Ooze. Okay, let's chuck in the ooze. Everybody needs some ooze. And an island. Welcome to BNT Cards. Awesome. We got Laid to Rest, Foil Galvanize, and actually Laid to Rest, that is a list pull. I'll set that aside for you. Galvanize and Azoni Center of the Web. Okay, so awesome artwork on that one. Karlov Watchdog, Case of the Filch Falcon, and Get a Leg Up. So we'll set those aside. So we've got another one here for Prate. What the heck? Cleaning out all the wild cards from the box. See what we can get on this second one. We have a Case File Auditor, Polygraph Orb, Innocent Bystander, a Goblin Citizen, Magnifying Glass, Crime Stopper Sprite, On the Job. Awesome artwork. I'll set that aside. Rot Farm Mortipede, Gadget Technician, a Goblin Artificer, and an art card. We have Illicit Masquerade, and we pulled that one earlier. Some awesome artwork on that. And a Plains, followed by a... from the list. Okay. Death Cloud. Awesome artwork right there. Foil Coerced to Kill. And Lazav, Wearer of Faces. Anyone getting any Game of Thrones vibes from that one? Sanctuary Wall and Reckless Detective. Okay, so Prate cleaning out the box. I'm going to have to switch to the other one in a second. Enjoy the pulls. Thank you for being a patron once again. Colin has 2 full sets of alliances. Very impressive. Next up, we've got Roadie Bob. Thank you for being a patron. Oh, and a full set of revised. Nice. And revised, they didn't have Black Lotus in that one, did they? I'm thinking of Unlimited, I think. But you did have Dual Lands, is that right? Okay, Roadie Bob, we have Plundering Pirate, Last Gasp, Cold Case Cracker, Tunnel Tipster, a Mole Scout, Goblin Tomb Raider, Rope, Junkwinder, Quintorius Field Historian, Bolrak Clan Basher, Sphinx's Revelation, extra rare. We've got a foil Capirotes Sunborn and a mythic World Gorger Dragon. Nice one from Eternal Masters. Enjoy the pulls, Rudy Bob. Catfrog says, have a complete set of AFR, so that's the D&D set, Wilds of Eldraine, Lost Caverns, shooting for a complete set of Zendikar Rising. That's pretty impressive. You've got so many of those different variants to collect. Colin missed out on Unlimited by a couple of months, was all gone by the time the local sports card shop started selling MTG. That sucks. Magic Historian, welcome. I bow before your presence. Gorge on that world, you glorious dragon. Okay. That was the Eternal Masters one. The World Gorger Dragon. Yes. Catfrog, not counting variants, just the defaults. Okay. That's going to save you a fair bit of time and money. Next up, we have Magnus Hansen. Thank you for being a patron. Digging into the box. And the uncommons. Foils and rares or mythics. Flash 3D, wish shipping wasn't so expensive. Otherwise, I'd love to be part of the Patreon gang. So the prices on there include shipping worldwide. So, yeah, not added extra unless you want it. Any special treatment with the packaging, it's normally just an envelope or 2. All right, Magnus, we have Forced Landing, Krenko's Command, awesome crowd control warden, Soul of Migration, Slice from the Shadows. Oh, ding, 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 ding. All right, another wild card. We keep pulling them left and right. How many have I got here? 3. So there's 1 left in the box. All right, Magnus, you get an extra rare as well. Lonus Cryptozoologist, Gate Colossus, Igneous Inspiration, Witherbloom Apprentice, Restless Vents. Nice. Foil Borderless and a mythic. Brimaz Blight of Oreskis, a Phyrexian cat. That is craziness. All right, on to our pack here. Let's see if we can find something spicy for you, Magnus. We have Eliminate the Impossible, Bubble Smuggler, Offender at Large, Unauthorized Exit, They Went This Way, Riftburst Hellion, Due Diligence Murder, and a Detective token. Let's chuck that in because it's cool. We got a Mountain, foil Lightning Helix back in standard, and a mythic Incinerator of the Guilty. That's pretty grim. All right, we'll sleeve that up for you. What else? An extra rare here. Case of the Uneaten Feast, Buried in the Garden, and Burden of Proof. Okay, so that was a nice pack. Grab a sleeve for you. So Incinerator of the Guilty is... How many dragons are in this set anyhow? All right, scooping it up here for Magnus. Enjoy the pulls. We're just going to keep having dragons. It's a dragon day, I swear. We've got Strixhaven dragons and Murders at Karlov Manor dragons. We've got some dinosaurs, which are honorary dragons. Peter Ward, thank you for being a patron. Let's go digging into the box here. Okay, the foil, rare or mythic for Peter. So we have a Hazda Vigilante, Mephitic Vapors, Gravestone Strider, Syndicate Messenger, Public Thoroughfare, Visage of Dread, flipping it into Dread Osiosaur, Soul Innovation, Grinning Ignis, Test of Talents, Forum Familiar, a cat, Foil Tomic Distinguished Advocate, and a mythic, the Deck of Many Things. Awesome. So you've got the borderless art there. Enjoy the pulls there, Peter. And what do we have next? Let's dig into the box. It is Nicholas Van Dyke. Thank you for being a patron. And alas, the Hull Breacher took a tumble. I think it's worth about $3 now, isn't it? Used to be a reliable 20, but when they banned it, that was the final straw. Okay, foil and rare or mythic for Nicholas. We have Arrestor's Zeal, Siege Worm, Wild Cantor, Horncaller's Chant, Rootborn Defenses, Explosive Welcome, Team Pennant, Agency Outfitter, Bloodfray Giant, Scuttletide, a Foil-Etched Flaming Fist, and the rare... Oh, it's a mythic! Ilhag the Raise Boar with the retro border. Awesome pull. Enjoy. I think there's a couple of Ilhags in the box this month. Next up, we got Puddin. Thank you for being a patron. So yeah, we had a ton of Shock Clans. The Shock Clans were in the Chaos boxes last month. And also we opened a bunch of packs for people from Ravnica Remastered and got some more Shock Clans there. So that was cool. Also added, what did we have? The Ravnica Allegiance guilds. We opened some bundles, some packs. Yeah, so lots of Shock Clan goodness last month. All right, Puddin, we have Petro Hydrox, Fists of Ironwood, 10 Street Dodgeray Goblin Rogue, Orzhov Euthanist, Demand Answers, Night Drinker Moroi, that's a tough to pronounce one, Endray's Forerunners, an extra rare there, Undercity Eliminator, Farseek, Devouring Light, Foil Mineshaft Spider, and a Reckoner Bankbuster for the rare. Enjoy the pulls there, Puddin, especially that Hallowed Fountain. That is fantastic. Okay, next up, we have Katie W. Thank you for being a patron. So Katie getting the training center from Commander Legends. Another nice pull. Onto the foils. Whoop, I keep grabbing two. Let's pop that one back there. And a rare or mythic. Okay, Katie, we have Kiora's Dam Breaker. Disciple of the Sun, Sunlit Marsh, Nurturing Bristleback, Cold Case Cracker, Harry Dronesmith, Grafted War Gear, Kinjali's Dawn Runner, Living Conundrum, Furtive Courier, Foil, Lulu, Loyal, Hollyphant, and a Mythic. So you got a promo stamp, Soul of New Phyrexia. Awesome pull. So enjoy those, Katie. And CatFrog46 says, question for everyone. Favorite Planeswalker? Is Quintorius everyone's favorite Planeswalker? Is it maybe a non-traditional Planeswalker, one that maybe not very many people like Jace or something else? Let me know in the chat or comments. All right, Angelo Mariucci, you're up next. Thank you for being a patron. And that monster manual was a nice surprise. It's one of the hits out of the D&D set. Okay, so we've got those, and then foil rare or mythic here for Angelo. We've got a Projector Inspector. They like their puns in this set, don't they? Glorifier of Suffering. Offender at Large. Another pun. See what they did there. Okay. Moving on. Demand Answers. Innocent Bystander. Goblin Citizen. Interpret the Signs. Chalk Outline. Case of the Burning Masks. Curator of Sun's Creation. Confounding Riddle. And a foil Burn Bright. Along with a mythic. Here's the other, Ilhag the Razeboar. Awesome. So enjoy the pulls there, Angelo. Welcome, Old World Micmac. Okay, so there is another one. And let's dig into the box. Okay, next patron, we have Grey Gamma with the Creepy Braids Cabal minion there. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, and a foil rare or mythic. Let's get you something better than a braids today. I think we can manage that. We have Downsize, Orzhov Guildgate, Summary Judgment, Macabre Reconstruction, Simic Guildgate, Magnetic Snuffler, Vile Entomber, Cornered Crook, Vindictive Vampire, Defossilize, Foil Cerulean Sphinx, and Greasefang Okiba Boss. Okay, so you got the showcase art there. Very cool. That looks like anime artwork, I think. All right, Grey Gamma back 4 seconds. Let's build another snap pack for you. So Grey Gamma at the 8-pack tier. So you actually get 2 snap packs instead of 1. And if you're wondering what a snap pack is, that is what we're building right now. CatFrog46, I need to go now. Have a wonderful rest of the weekend, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Awesome to have you here. Okay, Grey Gamma, we have a repeat offender. Plundering Pirate, Casmina's Transmutation, Red Herring, Aquatic Alchemist, Confiscate, Tanglespan Lookout, Wrench, Laquatus's Champion, okay, an extra rare, Rakdos Pit Dragon, another extra rare. We got a foil General Ferris Rokerek and a mythic Borderless Quakebringer. That is some awesome artwork there from Kaldheim. Enjoy the pulls there, Grey Gamma. Next we have Luke Killam. Thank you for being a patron. Luke got a very nice smothering tithe this month. So that was out of the Ravnica Allegiance pack, right? The original printing. Okay, Luke, what else we got here for you? We have a Rubble Belt Maverick, followed by Makeshift Binding, Rakdos Guildgate, Idol of the Deep King. This one flips into Sovereign's Makweetle, 10 Street Dodger, a Goblin Rogue, Waterlogged Hulk, another flip card, flipping into Watertight Gondola. Ooh, an extra rare, Dermo Taxi, another extra rare, Vindicate, Hoverstone Pilgrim, Cast Down, is that? No, that's not a foil. Frilled Mystic, here we go, Elf Lizard Wizard, that's a fun one, and Mimic Vat for the rare. Nice borderless art on that one. I think that was a box topper, wasn't it, from Lost Caverns? Okay, and who do we have next? It is Graham Brown. Thank you for being a patron. So Graham got the awesome Overgrown Tomb from Unfinity from the Chaos boxes last month. The theme was Shocklands. And by the way, if you're a patron, we have one more spot left this month at the Chaos tier. So if you want to upgrade, let me know on Patreon. And that is, the theme this month is anime. So we're getting into some fun anime artwork. All right, Graham, what else can we get for you today? We have Blade Brand, followed by Promising Vein, Rampaging Rendhorn, Petra Hydrox. Welcome to Matteo Rizzano. Thanks for stopping by. Donota Maton, Angelic Exaltation, Stinging Cave Crawler, Experiment 1, Soul Search, Goblin War Chief, Foil Leapfrog, and Soul Talisman for the rare. Enjoy the pulls there, Graham. And Matteo often leaves comments on the videos, so glad to have you here. Next up, oh, what the heck? Ultrix, Ristic Study. Ding, 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 ding. What else did we get? I think we got Ultrix Cavern of Souls as well. So insane pulls this month. Thank you for being a patron. And he says, no, thank you. Sadly, we don't have anything of that caliber in the box, I can tell you right now. It's not a huge budget operation around here, alas. Okay, we have Topiary Panther, Escape Tunnel, Slitherhead, awesome artwork there. Museum Nightwatch, Morning Thrall, Radha Heir to Keld, Explosion of Riches, Maelstrom Muse, Wand of Wonder, extra rare, Pompous Gadabout, a foil Lightning Helix, and a mythic Arvanox, the Mind Flail. Awesome. Okay, so that is one of the SLX cards. I think that is a reprint for Stranger Things, the Stranger Things Secret Lair. So enjoy the pulls there, Ultrix. Digging into the box here, we have Brian Simmons. Thank you for being a patron. Hard 804, first time tuning in. Thank you, sir. Thanks for dropping by. putting together these snap packs for the patrons today. So I'm a little bit late this month. We're doing the ones for January. Normally I would have done them last month, but then we had Murders at Karlov Manor released right near the beginning of the month. I had to plan all the videos for the month. Whole bunch of stuff going on, getting shipments out. So pretty crazy busy, but I'm glad we were able to have the live stream today. We've got Mugging, Acrobatic Leap, Toxin Analyst, and Analyst. I don't know why I always have trouble with that one. Hidden Necropolis, The Chase is On, Absolving Lamassu, Deep Cavern Bat, and what else? We got a Cerulean Sphinx, Guardian of the Great Door, Overgrown Arch, Foil Drift of Phantasms, and the rare is Descent into Avernus. All right, isn't that where Karlak is from? Avernus, or has adventures there? If you've played Baldur's Gate 3, I think there's mention of Avernus in that one. Hard 804, Deep Cavern Bat is a great play. Very cool. Right, next we have Nova Entropy. Thank you for being a patron. Putting together another snap pack. So did anyone take part in the Murders at Karlov Manor pre-release this weekend? And how did you do? Did you, every time I go to pre-release, it's like I usually have awful cards I have to make a deck around, and then for some reason, whoever I play against, they always have the best pulls, so it's like, but everyone is on equal footing, like getting used to the new set, so yeah, still a lot of fun. We got Gob Hobbler Rats. What the heck? That is fantastic. Daring Discovery, Basking Capybara. So these dudes are awesome. We need more in Magic, please. Wizards, Adaptive Gem Guard, Reasonable Doubt, Zombie Infestation, Mystic Skull, Flipping It Into, Mystic Monstrosity, Slimy Jewel Leech, Graceful Restoration, Go Blank, Foil Seismic Monstrosaur, and a Reckoner Bankbuster. I think we pulled one of those about 20 minutes ago, didn't we? So enjoy the pulls. Nova Entropy, Hard 804, grab 7 boosters, got 1 mythic, few good rares. Okay, not too shabby. All right, next up, Matteo Vanti, you're so lucky. You got the Cackling Fiend. Look at that, guys. Like drool coming down there. That was in my... I did a video of the creepiest Magic cards for Halloween one year. I can't remember which Halloween it was, but I think that was probably an honorable mention. Actually, I can't remember. I do remember it being in the video, though. So, yeah, check that out if you haven't. See if you agree with my picks. I had like a top 10, and then I think I had 5 honorable mentions. Something like that. All right, Matteo. We have a Simic Guildgate, followed by Hidden Volcano, Sage of Days, Walk with the Ancestors, Rootborn Defenses, Goblin Trap Runner, Cartel Aristocrat, Two-Headed Hunter, Reflective Golem, Disdainful Stroke, Foil Greater, Moss Dog, and a Mythic. We got Nahiri the Unforgiving. All right, so that one's from Phyrexia. All will be one. Enjoy the pulls there, Matteo, especially that Cackling Fiend. Next we have Herpo the Fool. Thank you for being a patron. Digging in once again. Okay, there's another one, and foil, rare or mythic. All right, Herpo the Fool, we have Buried Treasure. Rubble Belt Braggart, The Chase is On. Wicked Visitor, Oars of Guildgate, Edgewall Inn, Merchant Raiders, Sky Hussar, Self-Reflection, Demonic Law, Foil Silhana Ledgewalker, nice retro border, and Casualties of War with the promo stamp. Very cool. So enjoy the pulls there. Herpo the Fool. Dig into the box here. And next we have Gabriel Lau. Thank you for being a patron with the Goblin token. Let's go digging here. Okay, we start off with a Demir Guildgate, Goblin Electromancer, Totally Lost, Topiary Panther, ding, 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 ding. We've got a wild card standard pack today. It is Murders at Karlov Manor. Let's set that aside. And we have Witch Stalker Frenzy, Krovod Haunch, Boros Signet, Extra Rare Chef's Kiss, Clockwork Servant, Foil Goblin Electromancer, awesome. And a Mythic, Nissa Steward of Elements. All right, so let's scoop it up here for Gabriel and get in to your Murders at Karlov Manor pack. So I'm going to have to restock the box again. Holy moly. But we do have quite a few packs here, so not to worry. All right, Gabriel, we have Branch of Vitu-Ghazi. We saw that earlier. Meddling Youths, Goblin Mask Maker. Dramatic Accusation, I'll chuck that in as well. Rubble Belt Maverick, Auspicious Arrival, Agency Coroner. Makeshift Binding, there's another one. Gravestone Strider, some Punch-Outs. A Foil Forest, okay. Had to check that for a second there. Foil Dramatic Accusation and Sharp-Eyed Rookie for the rare. We got another one, Elegant Parlor, okay. And Essence of Antiquity, and that's it. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there, Gabriel. Okay, so the restocking begins. I think what I'll do is grab the commons out of here and then chuck them in here. And maybe we've got room for the uncommons as well. See if that fits. And if not, I'll just put them in the other one. Okay, that's pretty packed. Okay, so those can go back in here. Rearranging things. And then restocking. Pop those back in here. All right, we are back in business. Next patron here. We have PLM CM. Thank you for being a patron. Got a very nice Orcish Bowmasters for you today. Let's dig in. I know it's too packed tight to really get them out efficiently. Oh well. Okay, there's those. And then grabbing a foil, rare or mythic. All right, PLM CM, we have Silhana Ledgewalker, followed by Conclave Equinaut, Resculpt, Vitu-Ghazi Inspector, Urban Daggertooth, Lurking Roper, Gruul Guildmage, Stab Wound, Githzerai Monk. Ooh, nice one. Veto Fanatic of Aclazots, extra mythic. Foil Skewer the Critics, and Primordial Mist for the rare. Alright, so we'll pop those in here for you. And next we have another one here for PLM CM. And if you're a patron in the chat, you haven't had your snap pack done yet, just speak up and I'll try to get it done right away. All right, and digging in here. Whoop, I got 2 rares there. I don't really have too many extras today, so had to put that other one back. Okay, we have Karom, along with Quench, Sinister Sabotage, Mephitic Vapors, Prologue to Phyresis, Mischievous Pup, Sunder Shaman, Vanguard of the Rose, Revenant, Gold Fury Strider, Selesnya Guildgate, that is the foil, and a mythic Tamio Completed Sage. All right, let's scoop it up here for PLM CM. Enjoy the pulls. And who is up next? We have Alex Khan. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, so there's that. Right, Alex, we have Judge's Familiar, Sinister Starfish, Rustvine Cultivator. They went this way. Avon Eternal, Vow of Duty, Mentor's Guidance, Bone Shredder, Ruin Lurker Bat, 2 Arms, Foil, is it Guildgate or isn't it? And a Howlpack Piper for the rare. On the other side, it's a Wild Song Howler. So enjoy the pulls there, Alex. And let's see who is up next. Digging in, we have Keith TKW. Thank you for being a patron. Got the nice Dino DNA Jurassic World card. So that's one of my favorites. I would rather get one of those than one of the lands. The lands seem to be the most common, so not terribly exciting. Okay, foil and rare or mythic for Keith. We have Mortis Strider, along with Fell Horseman, Simic Guildgate. Is it Guildgate? Market Watch Phantom, Phyto Hydra, an extra rare. Ixali's Lawkeeper, Lawhold Apprentice, Light Up the Stage. Tolaz Clever Conductor, another extra rare. Oh, another one. We have Expansion and Explosion. So many extra rares there. Oh, that was a foil, actually. There we go. And the rare is Weaver of Harmony. All right, so enjoy the pulls, Keith. The Dino DNA is pretty awesome. Oh, speaking of awesome, Tony Sirianni. Another one with the Roaming Throne this month. Thank you for being a patron. I think we pulled probably 3 or 4 of those this month. We got the regular artwork and the alternate one with the really bright colors. All right, Tony, digging in here. So we have a tectonic hazard. Pick your poison. Forced adaptation. Summary judgment. Meld web curator. Burning hands. Heroes heirloom. Geological appraiser. Banned. Rakdos signet. Inspired tinkering. Foil Casmina's transmutation. And a mythic. Thundermaw Hellkite. Awesome pull there for Tony. Enjoy. And speaking of awesome, Bondrock, he got the Hunting Velociraptor. Holy moly, doing well with the Jurassic World cards this month. Normally we just pull the lands and we're like, oh wow, another Jurassic World land, fantastic. Okay, foil, rare or mythic here for Bondrock. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Standard pack, okay. So let me reach into the box here. I'll grab that in a second, actually. Taste for Mayhem, Jaded Analyst, Red Herring, Chill of the Grave, Prismari Apprentice, Glorious Enforcer, Night Veil Sprite, Bloodsworn Squire. This one flips into Bloodsworn Knight. We got an Elusive Otter, extra rare, Foil Titanic Brawl, and Llanowar Wastes. Okay, so Bondrock getting a Murders at Karlov Manor pack today. Let's reach into the box here and grab another pack. So you get the rares, mythics, foils, anything over about art cards and anything from the list. And we've got an art card right there. Let's do our card trick per usual. Okay, so we have a knife, Fey Flight, I'll chuck that in as well. The magnifying glass artwork is awesome. Suspicious Detonation, Topiary Panther, Unauthorized Exit, there's another one. Rubble Belt Braggart, Bite Down on Crime, Murder. Whoa, you got 3 out of 1 pack. Shady Informant, Griffnaut Tracker, and the art card is Auspicious Arrival. So Alquist Proft there, the detective, is going to try to solve the crime, the murder of Taser Karlov. We've got a Plains, Foil Sanitation Automaton, and Treacherous Greed for the rare, followed by a Leering Onlooker. Okay, so we'll set that aside. All right, awesome pulls here for Bondrock this month. Or last month, I should say. Hopefully this month as well. And next we have Chris Booth. Thank you for being a patron. All right, there's the commons. And uncommons, I think it's time for a drink of water in a second. Starting to lose my voice. All right, Chris. We have a Helium Squirter, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, Diminish a Witch, Oteclan Landmark, I think we saw this one, right? Oteclan Levitator, Nurturing Bristleback, Surtland Frostpire, Enterprising Scallywag, a Goblin Pirate, Mortality Spear, Dran in Icor, Tattered Ratter, Foil Ministrant of Obligation, and Courser of Crufix for the rare. So enjoy the pulls there, Chris. All right. Okay, much better. Let's see who is up next. All right, we have Connor Moody. Thank you for being a patron. Got the breeding pool in foil. So Connor was at the Chaos tier last month. So we had the Shock Clans with the theme. This month, it is anime. So if you're a patron, you would like to upgrade to the Chaos tier this month, let me know on Patreon. We have one spot left. All right, and a foil, rare or mythic here for Connor. We have a fresh-faced recruit, Rootborn Defenses, Leapfrog, Bullet, Gearbane Orangutan, Demir Guildmage, Gruul Guildmage, Nebelgast Intruder, Turn the Earth. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Here is the wildcard standard pack. We'll grab that in a second. Foil Contest of Claws. And a mythic Finale of Eternity. All right, awesome pulls here for Connor. Digging into the box, which actually is getting rather empty now. So I think we'll probably be done with those for now. Okay, Murders at Karlov Manor. Let's get into it here for Connor. See what we can get for you out of this one. We have a Neighborhood Guardian, followed by Wisp Drinker Vampire. Was that a hit? Let's set that aside. Benthic Criminologist, Out Cold. Pick Your Poison. Galvanize, Griffnaut Tracker, Unscrupulous Agent, Dogwalker. And an art card here, Havoc Eater. Ooh, you get a signed art card. Very nice. A foil island as well. And Krenko, Baron of 10 Street. That is fantastic. Another foil and case of the Locked Hothouse for the rare. We've got a split card here, Push and Pull, followed by Agency Outfitter. Okay, so scooping up here for Connor. But wait, Connor, we do actually have another snap pack to put together for you. And did well as well here, Guardian Project. He's getting all the hits for last month, I swear. Not quite as many as Ultrix, though. He really cleaned up. Okay, so there's a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we have a foil, rare or mythic for Connor. We've got a Rakish Scoundrel, Scab Clan Mauler. Skewer their critics. Drift of Phantasms, Bane's Invoker, Chupacabra Echo, Muddle the Mixture, Outland Liberator, flipping it into Frenzied Trapbreaker. No More Lies, Belligerent of the Bull, Foil Gruul Guildgate, and we have a mythic, Behold the Beyond from Shadows over Innistrad. Awesome. So pop these in here for you, Connor. Enjoy the pulls. And next, we have Ralamas. Thank you for being a patron. So Sword of Forge and Frontier. That's a nice one. Out of Phyrexia, all will be one. Very cool. What is your favorite of the sword cycle in Magic? Does anyone have a particular favorite? I think they were in Modern Horizons as well. A couple of other sets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we got everything there. foil, rare or mythic for Ralamus. See what we get in this one. Sprouting Renewal, Repeat Offender, Syndicate Messenger, Makeshift Battalion, Clockwork Fox, Ancient Stirrings, Reconstruct History, Caves of Chaos Adventurer, an extra rare, Selesnya Guildmage, Curator of Sun's Creation, foil Simic Guildmage, and we have Megatron Tyrant, a mythic. So yes, this is actually from the Brothers War. We had Transformers in Magic. Can you believe it? So enjoy the pulls there, Ralamus. And next up, we have Winifred 007. Thank you for being a patron. Okay, Winifred, we have Minecart Daredevil. There's the goat. I think we had that goat, similar one in Murders at Karlov Manor. Vengeful Creeper, Snarling Gorehound, Goblin Tomb Raider, Fairy Snoop, Mercurial Transformation, Canonized in Blood, Surveillance Monitor, Extra Rare, Biting Palm Ninja, Conclave Cavalier, Foil Orzhov Guildgate, and Flood of Tears with the promo stamp. Enjoy the pulls there. Winifred 007, PLMCM, looking forward to the monthly mail. Awesome. Yeah, I think we did yours about, was that like 10 minutes ago? If you rewind, if you didn't catch that, I think you'll find it there. All right, next we have Jason Hamilton. Thank you for being a patron. Nice borderless art, Bone Horde Dracosaur. Alright, and then a foil here. Rare or mythic. Alright, Jason, let's get into it. We have a Rift Burst Hellion, Goblin Electromancer, Thousand Moons Infantry, Brazen Blademaster, Cloudfin Raptor, Forgotten Monument, Wasteland Viper, Chainer's Edict, Pteramander, and a split card here. It is Bedeck and Bedazzle. Okay, an extra rare. Followed by a foil Mortis Strider and Lisa Forgotten Archangel for the rare. Enjoy the pulls there, Jason. And next, we have George Castleman. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig in here for you, George. All right, and a foil and rare or mythic. Let's see what we can get for George today. We have Repeal, Petra Hydrox, Projector Inspector, Dokuchi Shadow Walker, Novice Inspector, Crime Novelist, a Goblin Bard, Forensic Researcher, and a split card here, Cease and Desist. Followed by When We Were Young, Coati Scavenger, a Raccoon, a foil borderless Rosie Cotton of South Lane, and Tooth and Nail. Okay, nice borderless art on that one from Commander Masters. So enjoy the pulls there, George. And next we have Kevin Krause. He's got a Sig River Cutthroat. One for you Merfolk fans out there. Thank you for being a patron. And then a foil, rare or mythic here for Kevin. So we have Shock, followed by Tithing Blade. This one flips into Consuming Sepulture. Hunter's Blowgun, Guardians of Obero, Pick Your Poison. Patron of the Valiant, Graceful Takedown, Dark Withering. Ooh, Rohirrim Charges, nice borderless art there. Extra rare. Seize the Storm, Foil, Gruul, Guildgate, and we have Baldur's Gate. Anyone playing Baldur's Gate 3, or for that matter, any of the original ones, let me know in the chat or comments. I think I put over 100 hours into the first ones when I was a teenager. A lot of fun. All right, Johannes Normanen, thank you for being a patron. And that is actually a foil Sacred Foundry. That is pretty awesome. Like I said, we had a ton of Shockland pulls last month. I think that was out of Ravnica Remastered, yeah. We had the collector boosters. And speaking of which, we have another collector booster box for this month, along with another collector booster box of Murders at Karlov Manor. So if you're a patron, you're interested in those, let me know on Patreon. All right, Johannes, we have Screaming Phantom, Goblin Electromancer, Boros Elite, Sage of Days, Attentive Sunscribe, Volatile Fault, Soul Coil Viper, Valdart, Keeper of the Flame, Chancellor of Tales, Concealed Weapon, Siege of Towers in foil, and Fight Rigging for the rare. All right, scooping it up here for Johannes. Enjoy. And next we have Benjamin Sullivan. Thank you for being a patron. Another Chaos Box pull there. And if you're in the US, check out mtgunpacked.com. So I still have some pure Chaos Boxes available there. Those don't have any fancy foils, but you do get a signed Goblin card. We also have some Ixalan Stomp boxes, and I think there's one box of bulk left, so 4,000 cards there. So if you want to get a huge collection right away, you might want to check that out. All right, Benjamin, we have Tectonic Hazard, Kaslam's Stone Tree, flipping it into Kaslam's Strider. We've got Scab Clan Mauler, Novice Inspector, Greater Tanuki, Make a Stand, Flunk, Spell Satchel, and an extra rare, Chance Encounter, Samala Sentry, foil, Is It Guildgate, and we have Void Slime. There we go. There is your rare, Benjamin. Enjoy. Anyone trying to build the slime deck in Murders at Karlov Manor already? That would be a fun one. I think I've got to give it a try, right? Next, we have Kane Carpentier. Look at that Blood Crypt. That is insanity. Enjoy the pool. So that's one of the epic Shocklands out of Infinity. So they had some really cool artwork in there. Okay, so 3, 4, 5. Welcome to Sandwich. All right, Kane, let's see what we get here. We have Mateshift Binding, Granite Witness, Atali's Favor, Skullcap Snail, that's pretty cool, and, oh, I'm skipping a card, Inverted Iceberg, we have an Iceberg Titan, and we have Slitherhead, another awesome pull, Containment Breach, Sandstone Oracle, Dreadmore's Ire, Putrefy, Saheeli's Lattice. This one flips into Mastercraft Raptor. We got a foil Angelic Exaltation, and the rare is Incubation Druid. Enjoy the pulls there, Kane, especially that Blood Crypt. That is nuts. Next, we have Nordoc. Thank you for being a patron. And I hope all the patrons can catch all this on the replay of the live stream. And if you're struggling to find your name, I know I've said it before, but you can cite 24 hours after the video goes live. Normally they finish processing it and they have transcriptions automatic, so you can search a transcription for your name and it's much easier instead of scrolling through like 2 and a bit hours of video. We have Basilica Stalker, Undercity's Embrace, Escape Tunnel, Cura's Dambreaker, Gadget Technician, a Goblin Artificer, Moldavine Cloak, Soul Coil Viper, Chancellor of Tales, Zephyr Boots, Extra Rare, Karth the Lion, Foil Junk Troller, and a Mythic Beguiler of Wills. All right, I think that one's from Dark Ascension in the original Innistrad block. Awesome pull there. Next up, who do we have? It is Stump Jumper John with an awesome squirrel token. So earlier in the stream, we had the question from one of the viewers, squirrels or goblins? And I think the goblins won it, actually. I don't think there were too many fans in the squirrel camp, but maybe you would like to address that with your vote in the chat here. Okay, so that, and then we'll grab the other stuff here for you, Stump Jumper. Okay, we have Cogwork Wrestler, followed by Nervous Gardener, Krenko's Command, Seraph of Dawn, Scorched Rizolka, Frilled Mystic and Elf Lizard Wizard, Umbral Duke, Scaled Behemoth, Hedge Whisperer, Greenbelt Radical, Foil Quasi Duplicate, nice rare foil, and Astarion the Decadent for the rare. So Astarion, one of the characters in Baldur's Gate 3. All right, and next. Oh, this one's got 2. We have Andrew Rauner. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig into the box. And a foil there, rare or mythic. Okay, so we have Riftburst Hellion, Sinister Sabotage, Bulwark Giant, Tavern Scoundrel, Oaken Siren, Codex Shredder, Golgari Signet, Tatchover Benthic Druid, Condemn, Glimpse the Core, and Faith's Fetters in foil, followed by Blind Obedience. So we have the retro border there. Enjoy. But wait, we have a second snap pack for you. So we'll put that together right away. Okay, and foil. Rare or mythic. Things are really thinning out there now, but I think I have enough. Okay, Andrew, round 2, we have Shady Informant, Iron Paw Aspirant, Cerebral Confiscation, Behind the Mask, Vraska's Fall, Stinging Cave Crawler, Tournament Grounds, Returned Pass Crawler, Witch Stalker Frenzy, Gingerbread Hunter, Foil Tajik Legion's Edge, nice foil rare, and Herd Migration with the extended art. So enjoy those. And who is up next? Let's see, we have another one with 2. We have David A. Thank you for being a patron. So go digging in here. Okay, and then the other stuff. Let's check it out. So we have Didact Echo, Sky Knight Legionnaire, Orzhov Guildgate, Mugging, Miner's Guidewing, Terramander, Forgotten Monument, Scion of the Swarm, Tempered in Solitude, Duskrose Reliquary, and a foil split card. We got Repudiate and Replicate, followed by a Trumpeting Carnosaur. Nice pull there for David. And then we have another snack pack here for David. Got a nice Quake Bringer. I think we had the borderless one we pulled out of the snack pack box earlier, so that was cool. Or maybe that was just one we pulled for a patron. I can't remember at this point. Okay, on to round 2 here for David. So we have a Burning Tree Vandal, followed by Undercover Crocodile, Unscrupulous Agent, Pillar Drop Warden, Basilica Stalker, Diamond Pickaxe, Gruul Signet, Charter Course, Vow of Flight, Dread Malkin. We've got a Foil Summary Judgment and Howling Mine for the rare. Nice one from the Brothers War artifact slot. So enjoy those, David. Let's see who is up next. We have Helix Spam. Thank you for being a patron. Whoops, so we got our 5. Awesome. Grabbing a foil, rare or mythic for Helix Spam. We have Envoy of Okanek Ahau, Footlight Fiend, Hopeless Nightmare, Deathcap Marionette, Hunter's Blowgun, Covert Ambusher. Okay, that's cool. Frilled Mystic, Staunch Crewmate, and an extra rare Doomblade from the Strixhaven Mystical Archives. Bloodthorn Flail, and Totally Lost in foil. I think there's a hidden Fibblethip thing in Murders at Karlov Manor, apparently. Has anyone spotted him in any of the artwork? Let me know. We've got Subterranean Schooner for the rare. Okay, so enjoy the pulls there, Helix Spam. And next we have Anton Mahala. Thank you for being a patron. So Anton at the Commander tier, the legendary Jackalope as we call it. He got the Lavinia Azorius Renegade for the Commander snack last month. And I can reveal that the artwork for a couple of the picks for the Legendary Jackalope tier, we have anime artwork for those. So, yeah, that will be coming up. I think we've got one this week and one next week. All right, Anton, we have Relics Raw, Sweet Tooth Witch, Burn Bright, Voldaran Epicure, Apprentice Sharpshooter, Crovod Haunch. Guess what's for dinner? There you go. Hope you're not a vegetarian. Bartolome del Presidio, Monstrous Warleech, Two Arms, Golgari Rot Farm, Foil Deputy of Acquittals, and a mythic Veto, Fanatic of Aclazots. Awesome. So scooping it up here for Anton. Enjoy. Ooh, this is a nice one. Ziggy Storm, thank you for being a patron. And Ziggy says, no, thank you. It's got the Golta Stampede Tyrant. Wasn't that we had the Borderless Galta we saw earlier in the stream? I think that was a Lost Caverns special guest, I'm going to say, or was that a list pull? Maybe not. And a foil. Rare or mythic. Okay, we have Brood Rage Mycoid, Burglarat, Burning Sun Cavalry, Last Gasp, Market Watch Phantom, Ultimate Price, Deep Cavern Bat, Plague Crafter, Malcolm Alluring Scandrel, an extra rare, showcase art on that one, Boundary Lands Ranger, Foil Arresters Zeal, and a mythic. What? Back-to-back vetoes. All right. So enjoy that one, Ziggy Storm. I think those were worth more than the... there was like a showcase version as well. But I think I put that one in the uncommon slot. Ooh, okay. Nathan Knight getting another Jurassic World card. We got Owen Grady, Raptor Trainer. Not too shabby. And that reminds me, I think there's a new secret lair dropping tomorrow, the Winter Super Drop. So what are people thinking of the limited print runs? They basically are able to ship right away, but once they are sold out, that's it. They used to have, they would have them on sale potentially for even months, but it would take about 6 months to get them. So curious what people think about that. We have Griffnaut Tracker, Mesa Cavalier, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, Macabre Reconstruction, Elvish Doomsayer, Private Eye. This was the one I was talking about earlier with the Homunculus. Fun pun on that one. Terramander, Curious Cadaver, Absorb Extra Rare, Clay-Fired Bricks, flipping it into Cosmium Kiln. We got a Foil Gruul Guildmage and Descent into Avernus. So we have descended into Avernus yet again. I think I had a couple of those in the rare slot there. So enjoy the pulls there, Nathan. And next we have Alex Sand. Thank you for being a patron. Oh, we're past the 2-hour mark already. Holy moly. Yes, these streams can be very long. I think the longest was probably like 2.5 hours. All right, we have Hidden Nursery, followed by Public Thoroughfare, Taste for Mayhem, Astral Confrontation, Bubble Smuggler, Selesnya Signet, Etherplasm, Sunder Shaman, Dowsing Device. This one flips into Geode Grotto. Kamano faces Kakazane, another flip card. It is Etching of Kamano. And Condemn. That is actually the foil, okay? And the rare is Hopeful Initiate from Crimson Vow. So enjoy the pulls there, Alex. And let's see, we don't have too many more left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 patrons to go. Lucky last. Next, we have Java Bomberman. Thank you for being a patron. So he got a very nice Enchanting Tales pull from Wilds of Eldraine. Bitter Blossom. Nice one. Wasn't that one of the cards they had in the original Secret Lair? They had some out there artwork. I think you got fairy tokens with it as well. Okay, and then we have a foil, rare or mythic for Java Bomberman. Digging in, we have Step Through, followed by Thinking Cap, Oblivion Strike, Kite Sail Corsair, Oaken Siren, Blood Hypnotist, Mascot Interception, a split card, Fuss and Bother, along with Overwhelm, Synapse Necromage, a fungus wizard, apparently that's the thing, Foil Burglar Rat, and we got a peek at the Cruelty of Gix. Nice pull there. All right, so scooping it up here for Java Bomberman. And next, we have Mad Dad 316. Thank you for being a patron. So another patron at the Chaos tier with a foil Stomping Ground. That was from Ravnica Allegiance. And like I said earlier, if you're a patron, you'd like to upgrade to the Chaos tier, we have one more spot left for this month. So that's February. For the anime theme. So if you're interested in that, let me know on Patreon. Okay, so digging in. Mad Dad 316. We have a Rot Farm Mortipede. Delightful Beastie. Rampaging Spiketail. Bellowing Bruiser. Buried Treasure. Broodrage, Mycoid, Festaleech, Burnished Heart, Expose the Culprit, Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward, Revenant, a foil Burning Tree, Vandal, and Light Paws, Emperor's Voice. So you got the extended art there, very cool. So enjoy the pulls there, Mad Dad 316. And next, let's see here. We have Skeeter. Thank you for being a patron. Skeeter getting one of the Nazgul. Awesome pull. So the best uncommons out of Lord of the Rings. We've actually been opening set boosters, getting stuck into a brand new box this month, so hopefully a bunch more where that came from. I'll give a little bit of a peek at some of the other stuff coming up this month in a moment. All right, Skeeter, we have a Snarling Gorehound, Rampaging Rendhorn, Golgari Guildgate, Waterwind Scout. You've been caught stealing, Malicious Eclipse, Cerulean Sphinx, Skilled Animator, Thieving Magpie, and Gargantuan Leech. Foil Mugging, and the rare is Goro Goro, Disciple of Ryusai, a extended art Goblin Samurai. Awesome pulls there for Skeeter this month. Enjoy. And next up we have Peter Sorensen. Thank you for being a patron. So Peter getting the Sacred Foundry this month, another patron at the Chaos tier. And I plugged it earlier. I'll plug it again. If you go to mtgunpacked.com, if you're in the US, check out the Pure Chaos mystery boxes. We also have Ixalan stomp boxes and I believe one bulk box left. I need to put another one together. Those ones usually take a couple of hours, so I'm a bit low on stock at this point. All right, Peter, let's get into it. So we have a Poison Dart Frog, Petrahydrox, Horde Robber, Inside Source, Footlight Fiend, eaten by piranhas, Hull Monitor, Turn the Earth, Soul Snare, Spiritmonger, and a foil Silhana Ledgewalker. I think we saw a retro border version earlier. Ooh, and a borderless Brokos Apex of Forever. So this is a mythic. So a Ikoria card here. Very cool. Lots of giant beasts in that set. And flying sharks, I believe. Welcome to NES9. New at Magic, should I spend money in this new set to get started? I would suggest playing MTG Arena first. If you like that, you can pick up a starter deck. And otherwise, there's also Commander decks that you might want to play, although Commander is a little bit more complicated than standard format because you can play any card in Magic history, so it can get pretty convoluted. But yeah, I would recommend the starter kits. You can usually pick them up at Amazon or big box stores, or your local game store is always the best place. And then beyond that, maybe like a Commander deck. There's a whole bunch of those. And NES9 says, in a month, the Fallout collab starts, and those come with pre-constructed Commander decks. Yes! So if you're a fan of Fallout, you might want to check those out. All right, final patron this month, James W. with his awesome Gandalf. Thank you for being a patron. Let's dig into the box here. I will be doing unboxings of the Karlov Manor Commander decks this week as well, so we can see what's in those. NES9 took a break from MTG. Nice to be back and hearing you say mythic. Yes, that's the only way to say it. It deserves a majestic sounding thing or general stupidity in case you prefer that way. All right, James W. We have Witch's Mark, Horncaller's Chant, Galvanize, Goblin Tomb Raider, nice one, Ray of Ruin, Contested Game Ball, is it Charm? A Killer Among Us, Mahur Uruk-hai Captain, with the nice scroll work. Ooh, an extra mythic here. Kargan Dragonlord, what is that? Rise of the Eldrazi, I think. Foil Vidalcan Mesmerist, and Rogue Class is your rare. So there we go, and that's actually a promo stamp version. Enjoy the pulls there, James. Okay, so coming up for the rest of this month, so we have Lord of the Rings over here, more Murders at Karlov Manor. Also have collector boosters, so if anyone wants to get in on those, you're a patron, let me know. And we have collect boosters Ravnica remastered as well, so 2 lots of box breaks and a whole bunch of other good stuff. All right, so thanks for joining the live stream today. I know it's a bit later this month. Let's see what's going on in the chat here. NES9 was asking, new person at Magic, are you more into standard 1 versus 1 format or Commander, which can have up to 4 players. And then Mycox 2, my friend made me a Spellslinger Commander deck with Nostro. I recently bought the starter Precon green-white deck. I would say I enjoy Commander more than Standard. Yeah, definitely more variety with your games with Commander because you've got one of every card instead of multiples of each. There's 9. Buying singles is a great way to bolster your deck. It's important to understand that cracking packs is for the fun of cracking packs. Yeah. If you're looking for particular cards, let me tell you from experience, you don't crack packs. You just, easiest way is go to your local game store, or if they don't have it, TCG Player has everything. So that's typically what I do if I needed cards that the game store doesn't have. One other thing I would like to again shout out Mike Johnson from Waxing Moon Leather with the awesome Commander deck box here. So I got this one from my wife for Christmas. Oh, he's got a nice little indentation in the back there. So this holds a 100 card Commander deck. And also one thing I wanted to note, the little rivets there, just be careful. I'd suggest putting like a piece of cardboard there, or I've got the Raining Cats and Dogs flyer in there to prevent rubbing on the deck. But very cool, very robust, and you can give it a shake. It's not popping out of there. You've got this very secure thing here. So it looks awesome. So again, nice work, Mike Johnson. And here is his business card if you want to check him out on Etsy, or he's got an email there and also does custom work apparently. So there we have it, another month of Patron Snap Packs, January 2024. We'll be probably later this month, we'll be doing the February ones. Hopefully I don't spill into March. It makes it a little bit difficult. So there we have it. And there's 9 says, an MTG Unpack cracked like thousands of booster packs at this point. So their experience is legit. Yep. All right, so I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and we will see you again next month, or as always, a daily video, sometimes more than one a day. Thanks for watching and have a great day.